What is going on, YouTube? Sean coming with you with another volume of Ciff University. And, yeah, this is what RUDAX is calling the RUDAX. It's basically, look at the comp at the bottom there. He's got the bitch, a little bit heavier on the bowlers, and he's got a clone, max out clone spell in his comp. So, this is what he was talking about for breaking it down. I had asked him how to scroll up to the message. So narrow bases work the best. It gives you access to all sides of the base by the bowlers from the center and from the sides. Works the same as much the same as the regular bitch attack, where the giants tank the first inferno. You give the bowlers a 4-finger drop, followed by the witches. The key is the clone. It's basically the rage clone and the tome are used at a time where there are bombs around the Inferno to protect all of those troops from being damaged by the Inferno beams and the bombs under Tome, and then it gives you a pop-up army that's going to give you a large amount of power that are basically going to just obliterate the entire first half and give them pretty smooth sailing, give the troops pretty smooth sailing to the second half, to the second Inferno. And while that's all happening, of course, as in the general bitch attacks, we have the bowlers and the witches that are just walking down the side, clear it all out. I'm not going to get into Photoshop because it is the bitch attack. So, I mean, here's your main danger right here is you have a wizard tower that is targeting. I don't know if this is exactly where he jumps in or not, but a wizard tower is capable of taking out the spawned skeletons that will be tanking for the bowlers and witches as they walk down the side, um, and leaving them pretty vulnerable to get wiped out. Other than that, there are no archer tower threats. Bomb tower, yeah, probably a threat. I don't feel that's a huge one. I feel like the bowlers and the witches probably take it out before the bowlers and witches die and skeletons are replacing them. They maybe loses a bowler and a witch. That's probably tops because he does have cannon here if he's going that way. Uh, and then any left behind defenses can be taken out with baby dragons. He usually brings, there you go, he's got 2 of them in here. So, the reason that he used the clone was they found that the initial reaction was, I'm sorry. The reason I used the clone was I found that the first interaction was the key to this attack. You use the tome at the right time, it sets you up for success. If you have an extra 35 troops in there, then all the better. The rage isn't really important after that first interaction. Skellies do the tanking after doing work. So that's why he's only got 1 rage with this attack, and he's got 2 jump spells to make sure everybody gets through there all right. And of course, you see here 2 jump spells pretty much covers the entire base. He's got, if say he comes in right here, he's probably jumping right between these 2 buildings. Another jump spell here, and he has access all the way around here just with his inside troops. And again, if he were to jump in here, which I probably would recommend because of this guy, although you kind of want to go directly at an Inferno. So this could be in range of his attack. You still get like a jump spell right here. And the next jump is up at this joist here at the Inferno. And you've got access to basically the rest of the base here. You can actually jump onto the Expo even more and get them into, so that way they only have this outside layer they can't reach. So he's noticed that it doesn't really work out on spread out bases, but this is a very compartmentalized one. I mean, let's see, because he was working on getting this going. This is the first time I've seen him drop a 6-pack with it, although Jammy has been able to do it. Some of the lessons he's learned is he had to take more care with the wizard towers. This first base, he said he had them all on the inside, no problem, so he probably went after this guy right here. Any more that can hit your witches and bowlers at the start needs a giant to tank the first shot. So the bowlers, or the mortar should be gone before it can fire off the second shot, so that way the witches that don't get knocked out. So yeah, let's just watch this, and we'll go check out the other one after this. So there you go. He actually takes, very smart, he takes a minion onto that bomb tower. And yeah, he's not going to target that one directly. He actually brings a golem in instead of giants to tank that Inferno Tower, but he's not really going directly at it. So there we go. We got jump spell down. Pretty sure he may, once he sees this, correct me on the golem. I don't know. Made me a liar. But there we go. We got rage down. So bowlers are basically going to handle all of the tome stuff. Gets the clone spell down on bowlers. I don't think he got any witches in that. Although it looks like he did get a few skeletons. That's always the risk with this one. Oh, no, he did get, looks like 2 witches in the clone spell. But all them extra skeletons are just doing some work. And in fact, you see the king's already up in the core. And queen is pretty untouched, and she'll be able to go up there, take out the X-bow. Oh no, she's going to go after this archer tower. So either way, she's completely untouched with her ability still. She'll be able to come up there, take out the X-bow, and then the Inferno. Pretty much, the ability is not necessary. It's just a luxury right now. So goes over there, pops it. We still got a air defense up, so he drops the baby dragon out of range of the air defense. Still has the one in the bag. And skeletons are basically going and tanking. Oh, he's got mortars there. It had a mortar that took out a whole bunch of skeletons. Queen is coming up, hitting a double bomb in front of the wizard tower. That's little anti-miner thing. So I don't know if this guy's built a new base since the miners got nerfed, but who knows. So yeah, there you go. It was pretty dominant raid. Let's see what the time was on that again. Yeah, less than 2 minutes, so let's go ahead, watch this second one, and we can just see it in action for a second time. You know, he's a little bit more spread out in this base, and let's just, like I said, it's the bitch attack. It's kind of hard to just draw out, so gets the golems down, gets the witches down. Mortar will stay in range of the mortar, so that way the mortar doesn't retarget until it's too late. There you go. All them bowlers just crushing stuff, and good portion of them will go inside. And even though there's a whole bunch of them walking out, but that's what the clone spell's for. It drops a clone spell, gets some bowlers, gets some witches, gets more stuff in there under rage. Yeah, he's got so many troops on the outside, including the warden. But this attack's so strong that he does have a nice margin for error too. So he's actually brought some balloons for the back end as well. He's taking out this wizard tower that's on the outside end because he's learned his lesson from having issues with them. Queen pops her ability to take the Tesla, takes the archer tower. Looks like she'll step up and take the Inferno tower before the Expo takes her out. It's going to be a race, and boom, she gets it. So that's the biggest threat remaining. Aside from that, wizard tower did survive, but bowler bounces one throw, takes it out. We'll just speed up because there's so many bowlers left, and the warden is actually doing the tanking. The bowlers can all hit the Expo before they can take them all out, before they can get through the wall. So that is that. I would show you Jammies because he's doing them too, but we've already burned 2 of their bases on the bitch. But this is just another way you can take a look at it, and yes, you can see there you can get plenty of bowlers in there as well, so that way you can just overkill the base. So give it a shot, see what you like. There you go. There's a use for the clone spell. So thanks for watching.